It was something you didn't know. But it does prove a point. I've always said it, you know, averages don't win you the games.
Spot on.
Helps though. Look, if you could throw a really high average, go for it, really.
How important is that leg going to be? Nijman missing the ball for a show-stopping 170. Bunting missing 2 at double 12. Then Nijman 2 darts to go 2 up. Bunting punishes him. It's a really great standard. 108 average plays 107. They're not mucking around here, John.
No. Really does want to get that treble to leave tops, but
59.
he probably feels like he's coming back. Up to Nijman to prove him wrong. It is a break chance. Wow, it hung in.
Good.
Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to say, possibly not. Wrong. I'm wrong. Totally believable, because that's the sort of player he is, and that's what he's been doing all year. He just missed a 170. That was fantastic. He's averaging nearly 110, Nijman. Oh, well done, Stephen Bunting.
126.
The only problem there is you get the second treble and you still need another treble to leave a finish.
Yeah. Well, is it going to be 5 breaks of throw? Vessel Nijman's average goes up to 112.62, John Park.
Stephen a little unfortunate the first start, drifting aside, adjusted well. Well, didn't he leave 41 himself? But he's at the mercy of the Dutchman.
He's missed a lot of chances, Nijman, in this game. And he needs another one of those. He's missed another opportunity. Well, he missed darts in leg 2, in leg 4, in leg 5, and Bunting here. 2 out of 9 on the doubles, Vessel Nijman. Only just got the single 9, but makes no mistake. Vessel Nijman will be absolutely... Bunting finds a second 180.
Yeah, and a great time. You know, not so much to get to the finish, just to put some distance in there. No finish available there, so Stephen can treat this like a setup visit. Just make sure you leave that tops, he'll be thinking. And be disappointed how it's gone so far on this visit. Now he needs a treble, or it's a real kind of a disaster of a visit.
24.
Wow. That changes things.
Sometimes when you don't have to take it out, you lose that bit of focus, and that's, I think, what happened there.
Stephen Urico, 114.
Yeah, very good point. And you could see him looking at Nijman's score before he went up to throw, and I think he lost focus, John. You're spot on. But he needs tops. And that's a good way to put right the wrongs of the last visit. 4-3. Nijman now looking to force a deciding leg.
Listen to the scores in that, but
Yeah, you were looking at the floor.
You don't want to become distracted by their game and how they throw. You want to do what you're doing.
Were you one of those who'd look at the floor, talking to yourself, going, miss, miss, go on, miss, miss, miss?
Never. Well, maybe once.
Here comes Bunting again. The pressure on Nijman to take us to a deciding leg. That's a beauty. Tops. It's a game that deserves a deciding leg. 1-1-4 from Bunting, 1-1-8 from Nijman, and Will winning the throw in the practice room. The all-important.
Well, needs to get out of the gate here is what Stephen does.
What a dart. Oh, Stephen Bunting take a bow, Bunting. It always amazes me how dart players can keep their cool in a deciding leg and find a shot like that.
Well, he's had...
Professor Nijman. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky for the young man.
Stevens had 3 180s in this match, and every one of them has been very meaningful and well-timed.
61.
But it's Bunting who gets first crack at winning this opening match of the Grand Slam. And he takes it. Fantastic game. Vessel Nijman will feel with an average of 106.5 that perhaps he should have won, but he missed key doubles at key moments and maybe just experienced winning the day.
Well, Van Veen has just broken into the top 32 and Rock has just broken into the world's top 16. And is this a 9-dart bid? Josh Rock had a 9-darter on this very stage back in 2022 against MVG. Is Van Veen going to shake the joint in only the second match of the 2024 Grand Slam? He's not. Back-to-back maximums not backed up by the 141, but what a start here for Van Veen.
I did say that opening match kind of had something to live up to, and this is a fantastic start here for Van Veen.
Well, 2 180s teed up the 9-dart bid, but he could not continue in the same Van Veen. But he does hit the double 16 to delight with a 10-dart open. Went on to announce himself on the Alexandra Palace stage and go on to start to produce fireworks on the PDC Tour in this 2024 calendar year. But Van Veen, the fact that he went off favourite for that match will show you just how highly he's rated.
Yeah, and it was a really good match between the pair of them, but as you say, there really has now definitely arrived in the PDC. Just to think that it's his debut here at the Grand Slam, we're still talking about debuts.
Josh Rock wants double 8 here. And it was obscured and he couldn't find it. That would have been a 15-dart leg. Now the single will leave the ball for the giant Dutchman. Bang, right in the geometric epicenter of the bullseye. And Jan van Veen. So he's rather bossed this matchup in recent meetings.
And Josh Rock will tell you, his format on the floor, he's picked up a couple of Pro Tour titles this year. His format on the floor has been really, really strong, but he even himself said he's finding it quite difficult to kind of find those levels in these big major televised tournaments.
Double top. Double 10 then. And Jan van Veen with a dozen-darter. Breaks the Rock throw. Goes too clear. And things beginning to look wrong. And a 5th ton 40 from Van Veen puts the average up to nearly 110, and more importantly leaves him an outshot for the match. 67 left. Double 8 left for Van Veen for a 127 to win, and it's there. And Jan van Veen with a quite exceptional display that draws applause from his vanquished opponent Josh Rock. Van Veen with an average of over 110, 4 maximums, 2 ton-plus finishes in a scintillating display that puts him top of the group and gives him a 5-2 win in his opening match in the 2024 Grand Slam of Darts. Brilliant from Van Veen.
If you put the work in, and Scutt will get us underway. Impressively as well. Very impressively.
Well, that's what you're looking for, and it's a situation where you can really get a good start to having the tour card by performing well here in the World Championship. If you're Connor, it's just too easy looking today. And yet again, we have someone on a 9-dart attempt, leaving 141 after 6 darts in the first leg of their tournament.
Yep, Jan van Veen was against Josh Rock, missed with dart number 7. What have you got? Connor Scutt. Again, probably the same place, just over the top of the treble 20 bed.
54.
And I think he's shown in the first couple of minutes of this game why he's here. He's in a rich vein of form as well, you know. He's been playing on the Pro Tour and enjoyed great success there too. Doesn't have to go for the ball.
He's also demonstrating.
Hang on.
He goes for tops.
67.
Why this group is going to be so tough in the end. Really a lot of talent here. Chizzy, it's one leg. He's not going to be that discouraged. It wasn't his throw, so this double 10 won't hurt as much as it might have done. Of course, he wants a chance at the 118, but for Chizzy now, it's about getting a good start in this leg, which he starts.
Now in that unfortunate group, an exclusive club that nobody wants to be a member of, as Connor Scutt looks for another maximum of one of the best players in his generation to never win a big one. Not a club you want to be in, but he is.
79.
This for 3-0, John.
72.
Yeah, no reason. Well, there's an error.
Yep, first error.
40.
Is it going to be a crucial error?
I was going to say no reason to expect an error, but I guess you always have to expect it.
One dart for Chisnall. You feel it has to go.
62.
So let off for young Connor Scutt. Can he make it 3-0 then?
Yeah, dismissed his error from the previous visit quite easily there. Well, this is just a completely merciless leg from Scutt.
64.
Even a bit of scrambling about, he still managed to leave 130, which will come back for to break throw potentially if he needs to hit it this time.
90.
Look, John,
he doesn't even need to take the 130 for the break.
And he doesn't. And one player's averaging 108, and the other's averaging 90.
Yeah, and with that big a discrepancy, the scoreline is reflective of what you would think it would be.
85.
Really went for it. You also agree with that, don't you? If you're going to set it up, you may as well go for it.
Well, especially when you're throwing as well as he is at the moment. I mean, his hand-eye is bang on right now.
Well, this is astonishing. This is absolutely astonishing. But I guess we shouldn't be that surprised the way that Connor Scutt has been playing.
You don't mind maybe losing so much, but a 5-0 is quite significant.
Well, it makes it extremely difficult to qualify. You've got to win your next two games and handsomely.
Well,
and I'd also hope that the other players in the group do you a favour.
Yeah, and any chance of winning on a leg difference in a tie situation is almost none. So you have to get through clearly. So you need a lot of things to work for you.
93.
We did a lot of talking about losing 5-0, but if Connor doesn't take the 120, maybe the match starts going the other direction. Tops to end it.
What a performance. What a sensational performance. Acknowledged and applauded by his opponent. Dave Chisnall, can you believe this, had one solitary dart and a double. Connor Scutt averaged 105, smashed in 3 180s, 3 big finishes. That one the biggest of them all. 5 out of 7 on the doubles. What a performance. What a win.
And has left 96 here after a dozen darts. Bo Greaves could not produce the show-stopping outshot to kick-start the match as far as she's concerned. Can Noppert produce a sub-15 dart leg? Or will Greaves be back for that 70? 88 for the Dutchman. And he freezes Greaves out in the opening leg. She was waiting on 70 but never got a chance.
We mentioned how close she was to qualifying last year. Narrowly missed out 5-4 to Nathan Aspinall.
Greaves was threatening something similar briefly there. Oh, how have things changed in this match? Oh my word. Bo Greaves has certainly found her range now.
89.
To put her in a great position to make it 2 legs on the trot, and this one would be a break of throw as well. Oh, well, he did this in the last leg, didn't he? With his opponent on a finish, 3-dart combination finish at Maxi. 72 left. She goes double-double on double 18. Got the first, couldn't add the second.
Feeling it clattered into that dart, already lodged in the double 18.
Bullseye.
47.
Double 9. Now we'll have to split the odd 9 to leave double 4 last dart in hand. Oh, and Bo Greaves closes to within a single leg. A burst of back-to-back legs from bow and arrow to make it 3-2 to Noppert. 2 darts away from a level game potentially. Still 2 darts away from a level game potentially. That leaves the bullseye. 2 shots at the bull in the match, both missed by Bo Greaves. But will she be back for that 25 for a level game? Maybe not. Maybe not. Tops. Noppert just didn't get it up there, and Bo Greaves now is still 2 darts away from a level game. Seems to have been saying that for about 5 minutes. Double 8. Still double 8. Oh my, that's an opportunity spurned. And the opportunity's gone. Danny Noppert 4, Bo Greaves 2. But chances have been created by Bo Greaves and not quite taken. She's missed 7 at double, Laura. And it could be one of those games that she feels has been the one that got away. But Greaves has made a great start to the 7th leg. And she's got the darts in this leg now, to all intents and purposes.
93.
Good last dart to set up a 3-figure finish, albeit a difficult one. And she has missed the double or the bull twice for a 3-figure outshot.
140.
And she may have to get it, otherwise there are match darts possibly incoming for Noppert. Treble 20. Can't find that. So Noppert 77.
58.
To win this match by 5 legs to 2, but it's been a tough examination. That leaves tops for the match. Danny Noppert defeats Bo Greaves by 5 legs to 2. There was a mid-match rally from the Women's World Champion, but she couldn't quite get level. In the end, Danny Noppert was able to pull away, and he wins his first game at the Slam. His 7th straight success in the group games at the Grand Slam of Darts. Noppert wins 5 legs to 2.
Healthy, I would say. It was unhealthy, the extent to which he let himself get carried away and almost put himself down and extinguish chances. But now it's kind of a good, manageable level.
That's what I was going to ask you, whether that has been a hindrance to him.
167.
But Martin Schindler looking to break back. It's on, treble 19. Can't get it done, but he has taken a big old bite out of that.
Well, the 116 takeout would get some celebrating going, but he can't get the treble.
100.
More than disappointed there. It should be a simple enough cleanup here. And it is. Some relief there. Not giving away much. Trying to keep cool. Certainly satisfied with getting that break. Extremely satisfied. But he won't rest on that. He wants results at the events. He doesn't, you know, obviously it's nice to get the seeding, nice to have that position, but ultimately winning is what it's all about.
140.
enough to get down to a finish, but Schindler's already on a better one, looking to go into the lead for the first time in this game. Staying there for double six. It's a beauty from the wall.
Well, you know, on the back of that, it might seem superfluous to say, it does seem like he's found his range and he's settled in. He didn't seem quite to have that at the start of the match, I guess is my point. And he seems to, yeah, it'll take a lot here to pressure that. Double 10 left.
60. Martin required 20.
Somewhat routine almost. Double 5 never feels like it. And, wisely bust back to the double 10.
And the good thing from Schindler there, he didn't throw it away in frustration. He made sure he bust his score to get back to double 10. Now he's back at double 5. And that was a safe one. And that one was not where it needed to be. And Cameron Menzies can go into the lead in this game again. He probably shouldn't be, but he's 3-2 up.
Well, the missed doubles narrative is coming into play. Heavy force here. Okay, maybe it's not so bad for Cammy because he's at 43%. Shindy is the one missing more opportunities in his subsequent. Well, and finally, Menzies showing the quality which he's had most of the year in other events.
Cameron Menzies to wrap it up. He was fortunate to be in it halfway through this game, but he has streaked off into the distance. He's missed a match start, and it's going to take something special from Martin Schindler to deny him more in this leg.
Yeah, he had a 1-2-6 out, but that was when things were going his way more.
79. Cameron required 40.
Double top is found. Cameron Menzies wins it 5-2 to get his Group B campaign up and running after 7 years away from the Grand Slam of darts. He's got that winning feeling again, and he joins Danny Noppert at the top end of Group B.
To the general watching public, and they have got levels.
Energy require 143.
Leaving himself a little short here, Rob Cross. Yeah, Emma was mentioning that when he played here 2 years ago, he didn't get out of the group. He didn't win a game. Finished bottom of the group. He's a better player than that, and he will be a threat in this Group C with Peter Wright and Martin Lukeman. Lukeman qualified for this event, by the way. I think he averaged 100 in over 100 in every single round, so that'll be something. Peter Wright against Martin Lukeman. That comes up next. But for now, Leonard Gates.
61.
He'll be disappointed from 86 to leave himself a dart at the ball, and he was in charge of this leg just a moment or two ago. May not be now. He's the master of last dart in hand. I think more than any other player, Rob Cross could break your heart last dart in winning this leg, and he's done just that. Cross is averaging only 84, you know. Not scored better than a ton.
58. Robbie require 157.
This is a big ask here for Rob Cross, and not going to go. So Gates back for 20 to level us up at 1 apiece.
95. Leonard requires
Averaging 10 points more than his opponent, but trying just to level here. Last dart in hand this time. Leonard Gates doing the trick. You've got to say 1-1 just about right. of this Group C clash.
Yeah, arguably Gates, he's put himself in a strong position in a few of these legs that he hasn't been able to convert because of those missed doubles.
171. Fantastic reply from Cross. He needs 94
99.
to go 4-1 in front.
94.
Ah, look at that. Look at that. The setup shooting has been excellent. Double 10 will do very nicely. 4-1, averaging only 91. But when you're finishing like he is, 4 out of 6, it's very, very good. Never failed to get out of the group if you're just joining us. This is his 8th consecutive Grand Slam, and he looks like getting off to a winning start.
He's doing what he needs to do, but as you say, he's just been deadly on the outer ring.
140. $58. Lenity requires 70.
To stay in the match. Double 16.
38. Rookie require 164.
That was to stay in the match. This is to win it in some style. Not quite.
77.
But he's only hit 1 out of 7 on the doubles, Leonard Gates.
Yeah, he needs this. And finds it, works that in well, and it's 4-2. It's in favour of Rob Cross, who now has the darts, and we want to see this off here and now.
Horse race, and you're throwing for the match.
No response there from Leonard Gates. So Rob Cross once again firmly in that driving seat.
$130.
Frustration for the American.
59. Rookie requires
It looks to be
72.
all over, bar the shouting. I'm not sure that he'll shout this win from the rooftops, but all that matters in the Grand Slam of darts on the opening day is that you win your first game. And Rob Cross, who could be a major player in the chase for this title.
Argue with that too much. I mean, I never made it to the final night, but to watch.
Lovely darts from Martin Lukeman. To leave 36 after a dozen darts, to go 2 up that would be, because Wright could do nothing about it for now.
83.
Double 18 would be a 13 dart leg if he converts first dart. It's a 14 darter, but nonetheless, either way, it's 2-0 to Martin Lukeman. Rob Cross has already won the opening game of this group. That's Group C, by the way. He beat Lenny Gates 5 legs to 2, so good start for Voltage.
Well, flying along now, Lukeman.
36.
In the arm as well.
Well, the 5-0, effectively, as a result of that leg difference, is as close as you can get to actually knocking someone out in this round-robin format. It's almost, you might as well have.
It's a long way back from 0-5 in the first game, John.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see examples of people that lost 0-5 in their first match in a Grand Slam and got through, because I don't think there'd be many.
Well, one for the data analysts to look at later. I'll spend the rest of the evening looking into that, John. I'll come back to you. Lukeman has left tops here, and it would be a 16 dart leg. 14 and 15 the last two. Thompson is for smash
Martin required 40.
to really rub it in. In it goes.
Yeah, it seems like and it was an easy break of throw, really. Does rub it in, and now Peter for no finish, but Peter won't have one either after that 5 first start.
32.
Well, Peter Wright has the peacock plumage on his strides, but it is Martin Lukeman who's really showing off his talents on the stage this afternoon. 4-0 up, and with a 1-1-2 on offer here to wrap it up in 5 straight legs, the worst of which will be a 16-darter if he can nail this finish in 3. Needs the treble, gets the treble to leave double 16. Oh. Well, it's only a temporary reprieve, surely.
Well, the only peacockery we've seen from Peter Wright is the outfit. Although we might get a little strut if he could finish this and put off the inevitable, it seems. No treble 19 to lead bull.
64. Martin required
So to apply the coup de grace, Martin Lukeman wants double 16. And with a minimum of fuss, a devastating display, and Martin Lukeman smashes Peter Wright by 5 legs to 0. The ideal start for Lukeman on his Grand Slam of Darts debut.
Yeah, we know, of course, Ross Smith, one of the most prolific 180 hitters in the world, switching there to great effect.
He hit 9 in a group match against Michael Van Gerwen a few years ago to get him through. The only time he's got through the group, Ross Smith, it's his 4th appearance. He got eliminated in a group that had me in it as well, poor lad. Wasn't his early days, man.
Do you ever get over something like that?
Well, he clearly has. This for a 2-leg lead. This is big for Edhouse. He's taking his time, wants to back up the break. And he has done. Solid start and a big celebration. 2-0 Edhouse.
Just won his tour card back, of course. Will have his eyes on getting back into the top 64 before the end of the year.
He was unlucky last year. Connor Scutt, he needed to be getting him priced to keep his card, didn't he? But good attitude, good player, and good to see him on the Grand Slam stage and making an impact.
Richie Edhouse more than making an impact in this one. Double 18 to move within 1.
Well, these may be Ross Smith's last starts. This is a disappointing performance. Average of just about 75. More match darts for Edhouse.
And he does move within 1, Richie Edhouse.
Got ahead of myself there, match darts. I think I've got Edhouse fever. Still work to do.
Can't blame you, you believing in the sleeve. It happens to the best of us.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Ross Smith won't be believing in himself much. Third and of defending the prize, but the European Championship's gone as well.
95.
Just clattered into that first dart, prevents himself from a dart at the bullseye. So for the match, Another one in there for double 5, single for the Bull. A dart at bullseye for the match. And he just drags it low, got the line right.
I assure you that one was for the match as well. But Ross Smith, just to keep his fake hopes alive. This is going to be awkward. He's looking to the left side. Oh, he went to the right side. What a dart! And credit to Ross Smith. He's not feeling great about himself. He had one dart at double in leg 3, which he pulled really low, but he gets himself in the match. You'd still expect Edhouse to close it out from here, but
on a major stage for the first time since picking up your maiden major. You can't really ask for much more from yourself, can you?
I'm not going to make a comparison to Luke Humphries, it's different, but Luke Humphries won a maiden major and walked in every event thinking he can win. Richie Edhouse is walking in here feeling like a champion, and as long as he believes he can add to that, that's all that matters. He just looks super relaxed. He's enjoying being in another major event, which he qualified for because of winning the European Championships. And look at this display, 105 average, call it, 4-1 on Ross Smith, and looking to close it out in style.
Richie Edhouse had previously played 3 matches in the Grand Slam. His highest average, 87.5. He's currently averaging in excess of 104. He's going to get more match darts, double 16, and he does manage to get his 2nd ever victory on the Grand Slam stage. His previous come-in against Lisa Ashton. This one, though, mightily impressive. It's an average of 104 in getting the better of Ross Smith, who was certainly below par in that one. Really struggled to make anything happen at